Okay, these are 4 solar guys. I'm fixing to have to educate these men, okay?
Oh, did you call them?
Hi, Officer Bell. How are you?
All right, everybody, welcome back to Snapper Academy. We are on our last day here in Arkansas, so we're about to head into the morning meeting, guys. And as always, like and subscribe, and let's get into the morning meeting. Let's get it. I literally just want you guys to change your life from this opportunity. But like, guys, we gotta get freaking serious, and raise your hand if you did not get a deal yesterday. You should be pissed off. So really, let's gut check ourselves right now and just know it's like, dude, like, we know what we gotta do. Let's go out and do it. Let's go knock as many doors as we possibly freaking can knock today. Let's bring the best energy. It's our job now to go out there and just freaking put in the work. Let's just make sure that we really just have that intention today that we're gonna get a deal today, and we're not coming home until we get a deal today, all right? Let's get it, guys. All right, guys, we're so excited. It's our last day knocking here in Arkansas with the boys. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, bro, I met you at the leadership retreat this year. Guys, this is Thomas. He is just an absolute awesome person, not just like in door-to-door, guys, but in mental health. He talks about like working with like therapists and like, you know, different things to really like help better humanity, right? Which you guys know that's what we're all about. And so, dude, I'm excited not just to knock with you guys here, but also like trying to hear about like kind of like your why and your purpose, like what you're trying to do for your life, bro. Because guys, you've seen us knock with like hundreds of people all around the country. And this is one of the ones that I'm most excited for, bro. And I mean that. And dude, it's like, guys, this is gonna create the next generation. Like greatest entrepreneurs and just like people doing good works.
Very rarely do you find an opportunity like this. If you ask the right questions, you got to be able to listen. When the opportunity comes knocking, like, you got to make the most of it. I think the biggest thing ever is you got to get your mind right before you go up to the door, and every time you got to give it the absolute best. You never know what's behind that door. It's just like trick-or-treating.
Hi, how are you doing today, sir? Hey, my name's William. How's it going? I have Matthew and Thomas here, and Big Cat. How are you doing today? Hey, I just want to show you, we're the guys that are doing the projects. Have you had anybody stop by to tell you about the projects that are going on? No. No? Because that's exactly why we're here. I'll cut to the chase, give you the short version. A lot of the neighbors have been talking about the utility rates going up. The solution for that is that we're the ones that are putting... No, I totally understand. Wouldn't expect you to be... Zero?
That was actually, you were right in the word track, dude. It was nailing it.
Dude, that was textbook. I guarantee you that works with the next homeowner. Hi, are you the homeowner here? You're not the homeowner? Are they home? Oh, you're a mail lady, cool. Ask her if she's open for another opportunity.
Are you contracting out with the Postal Service? Do you contract with the Postal Service? So how long have you been doing that for? Like, I'm gonna tell you, if you can drive from the passenger seat and deliver mail at the same time in a regular car, would you be interested in another opportunity where you can maybe help a lot of people and triple your income? I'm Tom, by the way.
Gabby.
Nice to meet you, Gabby. You got ink on your finger there. So how long have you been doing this?
A year.
You like it? Not really?
Yeah.
What would you change if you could? Like, have you kind of felt the increases at the gas station or at the grocery store? So do you pay your bills at your house? What are you gonna do when your electric bill goes $200, $300, $400? What if we could take your current electric bill, and if you qualify for the program, Will and I, we have some marketing money, and the installation team, we're gonna cover all the upfront costs for you. So we take your current bill, we replace it with a new fixed bill that will never be affected by the rate hikes.
Like, what we do is we work with our marketing team and then our installers to go out here and literally just like bless people. Like, you literally don't come out of pocket at all, and it's like you're giving the money to the utility company, so now you're able to like put that into something smarter.
So check it out. You ever see one of these before? Probably your favorite bill to pay, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you see this lady, her credit balance is negative 127. It says, what does that say?
Do not pay.
What would you do with all that money that you're gonna spend anyways? Gabby, would you be comfortable if I got your contact information? We'll send you a little video. Like, we'll send you a link. He's gonna be directing a recruiting call next week on Tuesday. It takes about 20 minutes of your time. Would you be interested in taking a look at an opportunity?
So you remind me of this girl at work called Holly, and Holly's killing it. So like, we even just like introduce you to her. She could tell you her story, and if it's like something that absolutely changed her life, then like this was the moment right here where you met me and Thomas, you know? This is literally what we do all day, every day, and we're building the greatest sales force on planet Earth. Our goal is to create 100 millionaires and create a $1 billion company that helps change the planet. We're gonna change the planet. We're gonna help you get those diapers, Gabby. ABR, always be recruiting. Jesus wants you to go solar.
That's right, there you go.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm William. I love the nativity scene.
Thank you.
Yeah, how's it going? I got a couple of our guys here, Matthew,
I've been
Thomas.
on my camera. I was was fixing
Really?
to come out and approach you and
I'm
go,
glad you did.
Why are you hanging out in my driveway?
Were we hanging? Oh, we were talking to the mail lady.
I heard that, and I'm
That
like,
is funny.
who are these grown men
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my driveway hanging out?
We help homeowners, middle-class homeowners, and all homeowners make the switch over to renewables by making the switch over to solar.
Solar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, these are 4 solar guys. I'm fixing to have to educate these men, okay?
Is that the HOA or the hubby?
All right, love you, hubby.
Okay. You guys would absolutely qualify to be a model home for us. We're doing a lot of projects. Our job is just really to show you what that looks like. Have you sat down with somebody to see about it?
Oh, I can't tell you how many solar people we've had through here. I've lived here 22 years, and over the last 5 years, probably the last 2 the most. Every couple months, we get a influx of a couple different companies coming through.
Yeah.
Every few months. So.
What's held you off in the past from it?
Oh well, number one, I don't want it to make my house ugly because they have to be on the south side, or they work best on the south side, and the front of my house is the south side.
Your house would go up in value tremendously. I think the panels look absolutely stunning, especially on this roof. We would make it look aesthetically pleasing as possible. But the biggest thing is, like, on average, you're going to be saving tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
This is what we do. You know, we talk to 10 people. Usually, hopefully on the first, because we come out here once a week, you know, and like, because we work with our marketing team, and then we work with the actual installer. Like, we do the whole project, but we are able to allocate for a house like yours, like the whole model home where you guys don't come out of pocket at all. We cover everything, and then there's obviously like a bunch of different cool bonuses in there too that are like really a no-brainer for everybody that does qualify for it.
Here's what I was going to show you though, real quick. I don't know if you've known this or not. So this is Entergy. This is from their website. This is actually just passed in August.
Okay.
So what this is showing you is that residential homeowners will have an increase anywhere from 12 to 30% on their bill.
Right.
And that will go in place for the next 10 years. So
Okay.
what we're doing is educating people, because did you choose Entergy for your free
No,
provider?
that's just what was here. What was available when we.
How does that make you feel not having a choice about your provider?
It's like that with a lot of things.
We take your current electric bill, and like you said, if we qualify for the program, we only are looking for 2 people to fit into the program. We cover all those upfront costs. We take your current bill, we replace it with a fixed payment that never goes up. So these rate hikes won't affect you.
Right.
Okay, and what this starts to look like is you start to get credit balances, and they say do not pay. Because right now you've got a meter that's just spinning.
Right.
It's just charging you money. So instead of just lighting your money on fire to the energy company, the panels make the meter spin backwards.
Okay.
They give you credits, and then
If it's hooked up correctly.
and that's
And if
when
the
it's
energy
hooked up.
company is willing to do that,
that's the other
how
thing.
much are they willing to give you for those credits?
Right now, that's a great question. You have a lot of great questions. You really do. So what we do is
I've heard enough.
all those people that came by, they weren't able to really have engaging conversations.
Right.
And what's happened is you've actually lost out on being served and helping you educate and give you a choice. So we want to be able to not only train and improve people's skill sets.
Right.
We want to be able to ultimately help you save $50,000 to $100,000, which would look like retirement, travel, grandchildren. I'm not saying we walk on water like little baby
Right,
Jesus, but
right.
by the way, we love your nativity scene.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've
So-
had it about eight or 10 years.
It's lovely. If you look at her bill for October, it was $237. And she's not all electric. She's gas and electric. In November, it was $147.48. Look at what happened when her solar got turned on.
Wow.
Oh, did you call them?
Hi, Officer Bell. How are you?
Was that you that called them, or I'm just joking?
I did not.
No, y'all don't want tickets. All 4 of you with citations right now, do you?
No, sir.
You need to go to City Hall and get a permit.
We're gonna get out of here right now and make sure we get that done for you, officer.
If you go to City Hall, get a permit, then they call me. I can say those guys are good.
Yeah, sir.
And I don't have to come back out.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. Is there any way we could just wrap up with Miss Holly? It's a hard sell, but it's a good one though. It's a perfect fit. So we can't say another word
the easy way.
until we get a permit. But if we come back and bring a permit, are you interested in seeing what the numbers look like? Because what he was just about to show you was just kind of like an example of what it looks like.
Do you live in this neighborhood? Do you live in this neighborhood? So
that's
have
what
you
she said you lived
have
in.
you seen this? So this is Entergy. They just posted on their website.
Oh, I know it's good.
No. Check this out. So what they've just
I
proposed.
know it's good for you.
No. Just listen.
But-
So this just proposed that your rates are going to increase anywhere from 12 to 30% year over
I don't
year.
believe it.
No, like they just posted this on there.
But I'm just saying, they're saying it's not time right now because there used to be all these things that where basically you don't have the ability
Yeah.
to pay cash for the panels right away. This is not the time to do it.
You know, why don't you go get off duty, change. I'd love to sit down and give you 15 minutes.
That's what I'm
if you
Well,
talk with us,
if you go get your permits, I'll
if we go get the permit, or we can come over and give you.
You have to come over in the mornings before I go to work.
What time? What's your phone number? I'm gonna text you and get your information. You know, I'm gonna come over tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my Arkansas hat. I'm gonna be at your door at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have some coffee. We're gonna sit down. If we helped 2,300 people last year, save tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm asking for 15 minutes of your time. I'm gonna be at your house tomorrow about 9:30. I'm bringing you some coffee. All right, he said I can come over tomorrow and pitch him on solar. No, he did. He said anytime before 2. You own your house, you own your car, you own your furniture, you own your land, but you rent your power, and you're gonna spend $250,000 over the next 20 years that you can't get back. I'm thankful we didn't meet your gun, but I'm grateful we met you. But I would like to see your guns later after we come together on a deal. I'm not trying to sell you. Like, I'm gonna show you what your options are, because if you're a gun-carrying conservative Christian American, you don't have a choice when it comes to your power. What if I could give you one? We can set a timer, 15 minutes, no more, no less. If you don't like it, I'll gladly leave with a handshake. All right, when we're gonna get a permit, I'm coming back. So they asked us to play the game, we're gonna play the game. Be respectful, we just drove an hour out to area. We're not gonna leave. We're gonna do what's right, play by the rules, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna go close these deals. Come on.
Let's go inside. Are you a homeowner? Nice. Do you own a house though? Well, awesome. You're like obviously pretty well known then. That's cool. We've been working here for a little bit, about a year. And so we're about to do just an update on our permits for helping homeowners go solar. And then we're literally about to go sell this lady some solar panels tonight, as well as a cop. We're helping a ton of people out, and we usually do 3 a day. So if you're interested in getting a free savings report, could save you out a lot, and I'd love to help you. That's what we do. My name is Will, man. What's your name?
My name's Tim.
Tim, nice to meet you, man. I got Thomas here, the boys here, Big Cat.
Are you on Entergy? You know, they say if you want a truck, get a Ford. If you want a real truck, get a Dodge. This is awesome. So hey, here's the deal. Entergy just raised their rates 12 to 30% January 1st. It's gonna go on every year for the next 10 years.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, huh? Yeah. Well, hey, tell you what, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm turning 29. We would absolutely love to help you go solar for my 29th birthday. Is there any way we could do that? I'm serious, I'll literally show you my ID.
You think you can give Will your contact info? We'll just reach out and schedule an appointment? Always be putting in positive input. You never know who's got your money. You never know who needs help. We're just looking for getting permits for this, a permit for the city. Can we get 4 copies? And I'll give you my ID right now and get started.
ELLERMETS.
Have they sent you anything as far as the rates going up? Have you seen anything about on the news or in the mail or anything? So that was phase 1, right? So like right now your meter's just spinning, charging you money. Phase 1, they can read it digitally. Now phase 2 is like, have you seen the panels out in the highway and stuff? So you're paying to put up those fields so they can ship you energy. Phase 3 is you could, like, for example, you got 30 acres. I do this all the time. We can put a system kind of out somewhere where you want it. You produce the power on site, makes the meter spin backwards, and then you'll never be affected by the rate hikes again. Handsome.
Good job.
Oh, look at that, he's here.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
See?
Guess who's coming to sell you some solar tomorrow?
That was easy, wasn't it?
Her October Entergy bill, in her summertime, it's like $400, $500. It was $237 in October. In November, it was $147. This month, $32.84.
Yeah, but what's it costing her a month?
$165. That took 15 minutes.
Yeah,
we just played by the rules. He loves us. Now he's gonna tell everyone how different Nevo is. Makes word of mouth business. We're gonna help a bunch of homeowners.
I told you guys this guy was different right here, all right? This is
go.
Thomas Dunlap, greatest salesforce on planet Earth.
We just got the police on our side. No excuses. We're ready to go out there and kill it. We got Will here. We got our permits. We play by the rules. We got ultimate confidence. They can't stop us. No excuses.
Hey, we're helping 2 more people out tonight with making the switch over to the solar. Hey, is that Jimmy? We do. Is that Jimmy? Let's go. Hey, bro, let's run this. Is that literally him or no? Cool, yeah, we literally got it. So we're gonna go talk to your neighbor. He's the competition. You see Entergy truck right there, but.
Yeah.
Yep, so, all right, let's do it.
So I looked you up, Mr. Will. Let's see, what's your other name? Billy Gaines?
Yeah, what did you see at Billy Gaines?
Oh my gosh, you are a talker. Lord have mercy. He is a talker, is he not? Like a salesman, I swear, I picture you coming out of your mama's womb trying to sell her a new womb.
That was me right when I came out of the womb too. It's my birthday tomorrow. They literally just sent me that.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, yeah.
You don't know how to take it.
I love this. You're like, we just became best friends. Like, you're awesome. Like, you want to come knock with us? Like, gonna give you some Christmas money. Let's go.
Oh,
We're
that's hilarious.
gonna put you to work. Let's go. You're our new greatest asset.
Yeah.
We do all their training videos,
You're a
yeah.
motivational speaker.
I'm a motivational speaker,
Yeah.
globally renowned, helping the kids just like living their best life and really just like inspiring people to like overcome depression, anxiety, suicide, homicide, and like helping people
Yes.
literally just live their
Yes.
best life possible.
Well, how do you do that? By them doing things through themselves or for themselves?
Yep.
Or do you go to church at all? Are
Yep.
you a Christian at all? Do you believe God?
Go to church every Sunday, and I think that it's all about personally developing yourself in all aspects of your life. And so I love it. Yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe that you looked all that up, and I'm very, very thoroughly impressed with you, Sandy. That's pretty cool. Jim, nice to meet you. Hey, we were very, very thoroughly impressed that we were able to get back here so quick, and then like you were here too. Like these guys right here, they're the best in the world at what they do. And I know she said you're a hard sale. Do you mind me asking why to do solar? Well, we'd love to show you, but let's get them. You think we can get them or no? Do you want to put solar up there or no?
How to approach us in a salesman business. I was approached with a lot of talking at the beginning. I said, okay, wait. Who are you with? What do you do? Right? I had to stop you and do that. I got approached with, how do you feel about not having a choice about certain things? That is something that the 20s and 30s, they kind of have a chip on their shoulder. Government, they want to like anti-government, or you find the people that are a little bit older than I am that are conservative, gun-toting Christians that really like pissed at the government or whatever. I don't put my faith in those people any more than I have to. Like there are some things in my life that they do control, but those things are what y'all could verbally work on, reaching customers better in how you approach different people. Read your people. Read their age, read their situation, and that might help some of your sales a little bit.
I'm a firm believer in like everything that you just said right there. I just think it's like there's a way that like there's like one hot button in there that might possibly be the button that makes you guys make the switch.
Yeah.
What do you think that button would be?
I don't know. My biggest concern is I'm not interested in signing up for a 25-year, 20-year loan or whatever you want to call it.
This is like almost music to my ears, though. Yeah. This is exactly why we do what we do. And a choice for me is important. It may not be for you, but I think it is for everybody. Like we live in the United States.
certain things.
Well, we
yes.
live in the United States. Like so, by choosing to not look at the information, you're choosing to stay with your electric company.
Do you really think I haven't looked at that information?
I mean, so here's what's so great. Like it's not about solar, Sandy. I apologize if I got your name wrong.
Okay.
I sincerely do. Solar is not about the panels.
Right.
It's a vehicle to create financial freedom and security. We're advocates for the middle class.
Yeah.
What's the last in 24 years, 22 years, what's Entergy ever done for you?
Well, nothing.
So like if I said, hey, I'm with Entergy, and I knocked on your door, I said, hello, thank you for being such a loyal customer. You never missed a bill.
Right.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep your rate exactly the same. We're never gonna raise it for the next 20 years. And if you make every payment on time for 20 years, your bill will be zero. Would you be interested in taking a look at that program?
Maybe, depending on what that rate was.
Right, and so that's,
Yeah.
and every house is unique. You have a unique energy fingerprint,
Right.
a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a 25-year loan. I've got options for you that fits in whatever works for you. I'm here to serve you.
Yeah.
End of story. Here's what we do. Like, these are the Osborns. I helped them out in Bald Knob about 3 months ago.
Okay.
We went through all of her bills for the last 3 years. Her average bill in 21 was $156. In 2022, her average bill was $189.
Okay.
That's an increase of $33.
Right.
Average.
Average.
The mean, right? 23, her average on pace is at 226.
Wow. Yeah, that's gone
Okay,
up a
so
bunch.
if we looked at your bills, this is your home, I would be willing to bet you a hamburger or something of your choice under $50 that your bill has increased on average about probably over 17%. The efficient new system will lower your bill, which means we can lower the system size, which means we save you even more money. At this point, I love talking with you, but
Yeah.
we have so many other people to
Yes.
help.
Yeah,
Like if
that's
you
good.
gave me 5 minutes, I could just show you what we could do for you. And if you don't like what I'm saying after 5 minutes, we'll turn the timer on, I'll gladly leave. At the end of the day, you're gonna learn more than you knew.
Right.
You're a super smart lady, you love education.
I do.
We're here to help you.
I know I'll never know everything. Thank you, Tom.
God bless you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
Will,
Yeah.
instead of Billy.
Yep.
Thank you.
Like, let me ask you a question. If we could replace your bill, lock you in, never gonna go up, what would the consequences be of not looking at this? Especially because if we leave here today, you're gonna turn your electricity off?
Oh, no.
Right.
No.
So, like, my question to you is, do you want to rent, like, you own your car, you own your home, you own your land, but you rent your energy? Like,
Yeah.
what are the consequences of not taking ownership?
What are we gonna
guys
possibly follow up with you tomorrow when you're
yeah,
home
you can-
sometime
you
and
can hit
swing
us
by
up
with a
and see if
report?
we're here tomorrow.
All we need is that usage to build up the report. Do you guys have a paper copy laying
We
around?
do have paper copies. Well, y'all have fun and good luck.
Yep. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
See you, Jimmy.
Will,
Tom, God bless you. How you doing? I know you guys are super busy. We're just looking for the homeowners. Really quick, the Grinch is probably my favorite Christmas character. My name's Tom. I know you're really busy. Happy Friday to you. Hi, Reva. I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, so here's off of Entergy's website. Have you seen this?
Yeah, we already use energy.
So that's what I'm saying is this is a law that just passed, and most people don't know it. This is from their website. So what's going to happen is your rates are going to go up anywhere from 10 to 20% next in January, and they're going to do that every year for the next 10 years. So what we do is really simply put, like if you're interested in looking at a scenario, we take your current electric bill, and today we're helping 2 people. We're going to cover all the costs up front. So we move you from your current electric bill for $0 down, and we replace it with a fixed electric bill that will never be affected by the rate increases. And so what that looks like, Reba, is this is a Dana. So right now the meter on your house is just spinning. And this area is, are you all electric? So right now the meter's always spinning and it's charging you money. So what we do is we make the meter spin backwards and it gives you credits, and then it says do not pay.
How are we doing, sir? We at the right place?
What's that?
Are you one of the ones that's been calling us about the rates going up with electricity?
No.
No? Okay. All right. We just followed up with a couple more people, and they were saying that you were somebody that had mentioned that. But my name's William. I got a couple guys here. I don't know what kind of dog you got,
Big.
but sorry for letting off the alarm dog, man. Yeah. You're the homeowner here?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. I think how new is your roof? Is it older or on the newer side?
Newer side.
Nice.
2 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's in perfect condition. Just was wondering. So that's cool. That's kind of like one of the qualifications for the program that we're doing right now. I'll show you this before we get out of here. Just some of the other neighbors that have been really happy about it. You've seen the panels going up.
Right.
It's offsetting people's electricity usage so that they don't have to pay for electricity anymore,
Right.
and they get their rates locked in. It's like it's coming, and you got a bullseye on your roof. A lot of guys are going to be coming by. So what we do is entirely different from every single one of those other guys. I get the roof thing. We would definitely take care of that for you 110%, but it's like this, a lot of people are kind of like sucking on their lollipop, like solar's not a big deal, like electricity rates are going up, like I don't need to do it. And it's like, we know the rates are going up. We know it's like gas used to be $1, now it's $4. Inflation's real, it's killer. They need people to do this, and our company would cover all the upfront costs for you. With that being said, I'd probably just ask you 2 questions before you get out of here because I don't want to waste your time. It's like, do you believe in inflation, yes or no?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and the second one is like, what's your name too, by the way? Jeff, Will. It's like, hey, if the rates double or triple in the next couple of years, would you have to pay the electric bill, yes or no?
Yep.
So that's what we're doing to get your rate locked in so you don't have to deal with that. And like, don't you think like a lot of homeowners are like kind of upset that until now, like they haven't had a choice for the electricity? He could show you what the savings would be, what they would entail. And that's really what would be something I think that for a lot of people, it's that light bulb of like, oh yeah, we're gonna take a second look at it now. Right. We talked to 10 people, 9 say yes, 1 say no, so I guess you're just the only one. I'm just joking.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
how you doing?
All doing?
I know you're busy. Look, I know you don't know me. My name's Tom. I'm with a company called Nevo. Real simple put, has anyone told you that you have a perfect roof for solar? Like you just get crushed by sun. If we take your house, we cover all the costs up front so you don't pay anything out of pocket. What that means is really simply put, you're on Entergy.
Yeah.
Entergy just posted this on their website. They're gonna raise your rates. They're gonna raise your rates anywhere from 12 to 30%.
Yeah.
This is off of their website. So what we do is we're looking for one person to help, where we take your current bill for $0 down, we replace it with a new fixed bill. So your rates will never be affected by the increases. This is a person we've helped go solar. Her bill is, can you say that? What
Negative 127.
and what does that say?
Do not pay. Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is get you off of renting your power into owning it, where we can save you anywhere from maybe.
What other kind of equipment's involved?
It's pretty simple. We've got panels. We are a roofing company and an electrical company.
Yeah.
So if your house qualifies, which the reason why not your house is because it's kind of perfect. Like, it's a beautiful home, and like your neighbor over there, they're never gonna work.
Yeah.
It's just never gonna work. Too much shade, the roof isn't right. The nice thing about this home is it's so nice, we'll put them on the back for you, so only you will know. And your bank account, when you look at your bank account, you're gonna be like, this is awesome. All we need is really like, do you have a copy of one of these bills actually? Do you do the bills?
Well, no, she does.
Do you get it in paper, or do you have it on? Do you think you can pull a copy of it real quick?
Yeah. Come on in, guys. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. You said such a lovely home. My name is Tom, Jeannie.
Hey, Tom.
Nice to meet you. All I really want to do, Rick, Jeannie, is just if we can compare apples to apples, if it makes sense, I can make you an expert on how it works. We'll cover all the costs. If the numbers make sense, 100% of the time, people go solar. Right now, we're using more energy than we're producing, so we have what we call a deficit. We need to produce more energy, so they're incentivizing you to help protect the grid. So many people in Arkansas have gone solar, which is why we don't have rolling blackouts yet, like in California or Texas. Does that make sense? So it's really simply put, we need to produce more energy. We're trying to create competition with the energy companies to save you money. If like this makes sense, or like if you say, hey Tom, I wouldn't take this if you gave it to me for free. I'd say maybe I can find someone for your dog. I leave with a handshake and say thanks for your time. Okay. But what I will tell you is, if I leave today, are you guys gonna turn off your electricity? I know you're super comfy over there, but like you have some great questions. I just want to really be able to serve you and maximize you. And like what I will say is, if you're comfortable, can we just go sit down at the table for a minute? Sure. Yeah, thanks. Is it okay if they tag along? Sure. I just want to make sure you guys are comfortable. Thank you. Yeah. So would you kind of say that these are some of the main questions that you really have?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So my job again is just to, like I said, I'm going to make you an expert on this. If that makes sense and the numbers work out, typically what we can do is get you pretty much around where you are. If we can get you approved, like, would there really be any reason other than like just the numbers why we couldn't go ahead and get you taken care of? As long as we answer all your questions, of course. So that's $1,080 that you're going to spend every year, okay? And so what I like to kind of just really simply put is show you. You guys have been around long enough to understand inflation, right? In Arkansas, we're seeing an average of realistically it's about 19% inflation, 17 to 19%. Nationwide, we're seeing about 48%. In the last 2 years, it's been 70. So what that means is, typically, if your bill is $90, it would take you 10 years for it to double, where it's 180. What we're anticipating though is in 3 to 7, I'm gonna say 5, your bill is gonna do this. Your bill will be anywhere from, like I said, 150 to 200 every month, okay? What we do with solar is really simply put, we take your current bill, we lock you in with a fixed rate, it never goes up, and then once it's paid for, your bill is $0. If you look at your bill, these charges right here, did you guys buy fuel from Entergy? Like, right, other charges. So this is called the formula rate plan. Like for example, we just finished paying off the 99 ice storm here in Arkansas. And so who do you think pays for all the maintenance on the power lines and the grid and everything?
Well, we do.
Right, so you're paying way more money than you need to. And so that's what we do is really simply put, instead of them producing the power and shipping it to you, and then you have to pay for the natural gas and they step it down and then they have to pay it to ship it to your house to use it. And then to maintain this whole thing, we just produce it on your home. We use the energy of the sun. Everything stays exactly as it is. And then what happens is you actually end up getting credits so that you never have to have another bill, which my slip is right here. So here's, for example, you saw Blanca's. So this is what your new bills are gonna look like. Instead of saying $190, whatever it is, it's gonna say do not pay. In 20 years, if you keep paying the electric company, you're gonna be spending about $41,000, give or take. What I call this is anyways money. you're gonna spend this money anyways. So what we do is we redirect you from renting your power into owning it. It's like if I worked for Entergy and I came and knocked on your door, and I said, hey, thank you for being such loyal customers, Rick and Jeannie. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fix your bill where it's never gonna go up. If you make a payment every month for 20 years, your bill will be $0. Would that be something you're interested in looking at? Prices are going up, you fill them at the grocery store, you fill them at the pump. I bet you know, what we do is we take you from renting into owning, okay? You can pay it off early. It is a fixed payment. Like I said, every payment you make builds equity in your home. Really simply put, the panels are powered by the sun. They go in through what we call an inverter. That goes straight into your house, so everything stays exactly as it is. It's not gonna change anything. The excess energy makes your meter spin backwards, and that's where you get those credits like I showed you. And then the energy is sold back into the grid, and then they sell to your neighbors, okay? Exactly, your roof's in great shape. You have a beautiful south-facing house. Honestly, most of the time people don't qualify, and you just kind of have a perfect roof. The other thing that makes why we do this is really simply we put you first. Also, you get me. I'm your first line of contact, and I'm going to explain this is a process, okay? This process can run up to 120 days. Now, here in Arkansas, we can install usually within 3 to 5 weeks or less. And then, so the way this works is I'm going to show you a design. If you like the design, you guys don't have an HOA here, do you? Okay, that's so awesome for you. And then from there, we have a whole back-end project management team. So we hold your hand all the way through this process. I'm gonna touch base with you probably once a week. And then what we do is we do all the permitting from the city and the state and the county. Once we get all the permitting done, the design is built, we contact the energy company, then we do installation. If you need any work done to upgrade your electrical system, our master electricians cover all of that for you, so we get you up to code. You don't do anything, we just do it all for you, okay? So we take care of all the messy paperwork. Once installation's done, we have to do a city inspection, a final inspection, and then you get PTO. And I'm sorry, but it's not paid time off, Rick. It means permission to operate. So we do all of this for you. This process can take up to about 120 days. From my experience here in Arkansas, we can get your power turned on in about 60 days or less. And so here's what's really cool is I love to do this is, like I said, we're not perfect. We don't walk on water. But these are our reviews, which is pretty cool. 484 reviews at 4.5 stars. Here's Entergy's reviews. Yeah. 1.4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they're probably your favorite people to pay, aren't they? No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be able to offset, like I said, estimate about 96% of your electricity. You may have a $5 or $10 bill. I'm just gonna be really upfront with you, okay?
Well, what if they don't want to take on your bill? They want you to pay it off before you sell. So you have to pay it off out of closing.
You know, that's a great. The simplest way I say this is like for every 2 people that don't want a pool, there's 8 more people that do. Like you're telling me that I can own my own power. I have a fixed bill that's never going to go up, and once it's paid for, I owe $0. That $139 is kind of what I can do all day long. Because it's the end of the year, I've had a really, really good last few months. I want to keep everyone working through the holidays because this is how everyone gets paid. Also, I want to be able to pass on the savings to you before the rate increases go up in January. What that looks like is we cover the upfront costs. I can lock you in at $110 a month. So instead of $139, I lock you in at $110, which is basically what your bill is anyways. We got him approved for credit. He's got a great deal on the model home. He's got a 150 amp breaker, but he should be good. Your job is to build value and cultivate an offer that's so good they would feel really foolish to say no to it. So this is at a 4% annual adder. You're talking about realistically, I know this is 30 years, Jeannie, but we're saying 49, they're saying 89. So like I said, somewhere in the ballpark of realistically $50,000 to $80,000.
Right.
And that's at 4%. We're seeing legitimately 12 to 30 here in Arkansas. So you can start to see why people have switched over. Because like most people, they put their 40, 50 years in, they want to retire. So this allows you to age in place, save the money, and continue to live your life how you want to see it.
Right.
So we got you approved. You understand solar, like you understand it, get it. The numbers I think are they're manageable for you. right? We're taking your 98 and replacing it with 110. It's never gonna go up. You got approved by the financer, great. I'm so excited. That's the biggest reason why people don't do this. It's the only reason that, if they understand like you do, the only reason they don't move forward is because they can't get approved.